Okay, today we're gonna start laying in our backs. So let's just try to lay it on our mat. Try to adjust yourself. Make sure you can see me nice and clearly. And then let's just relax. Softening the whole spine. Beginning to breathe and closing your eyes. Try to place your feet hip-width apart and your knees together here. Breathing in, maybe hands by your hips. Allowing your elbows to extend out to the edges of the mat or right outside the mat. Breathing in as you begin just to lengthen the back of your neck. You begin to soften your jaw. You just begin to listen to your breath. Going internally as you breathe in deeply through the nostrils. I want you to notice your chest and your lungs elevating, allowing more air to come into the belly, expanding the navel out, away from the spine. And then we exhale through the nostrils, allowing the exhale to be a little longer this evening. And then we inhale a little more. Notice how you inflate your whole stomach. And then you exhale gently, allowing your hips to get closer to the earth, to the mat. And just to have a moment of silence here. Breathing in. I want you to begin to lengthen your arms overhead. Try to stretch them out and then plant the shoulder blades right underneath you. Try to breathe in soft through the heart as you open up the front of the heart. You feel how the ribs lengthen outward. And then you feel how they come closer to the midline as you exhale. Gently begin to place your feet together as you lay your knees nice and wide. Maybe placing some blocks. I'll go ahead and grab mine. So if you have those blocks or a thick book, you're going to place them right outside of your knees. If you don't have blocks, that's perfectly okay. Just try to place those heels a little bit farther away from the hips, from the body. Breathing in, remembering to lengthen those arms overhead. I want you to feel the expansion of each vertebra as you breathe in deeper. Exhale, softening through the ribs. Breathing in. And breathing out. As you inhale this time, make some fists in your hands. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, try it out through the mouth and release your fists. Release the hands. One more time. Inhale, fist. And then we exhale. We let it go. Releasing those hands, bring them into the outside of your legs. And try to begin to close your knees. Knees together, come into Apanasana, knees towards the chest. Gently try to bring the chin maybe a little closer to the knees as you wrap your arms around your legs, breathing in. Then I want you to open your arms once again overhead as you slowly and gently release your feet down, keeping your knees nice and bent. Inhale. And then we exhale, wrap those arms around your legs. Once again, chin to knee. Inhale, open up. Place those feet back down. And exhale, one more time, chin to chest. Inhale, open up. And release. Gently try to bring those arms out to the sides. The palms are going to be facing down. And this is just to support you as we take a twist. So lift your feet up. Your knees, your legs are 90 degrees. We're flexing the feet. And try to keep your knees together here. Breathing nice and long. And then exhale. We're going to take that twist, bringing both knees, stacking them on top of each other. Bring them to the right side. Gently place them down. Allow your body to feel good in this pose. Allow your fresh air, fresh oxygen to come in through the whole spine, through the whole torso. Maybe placing that right hand on top of the left knee. And maybe we elevate that left arm, once again, reaching high up overhead. And then if we feel good, we stretch it out one more time, palms facing down, and maybe gazing towards the left side, towards that left arm. Breathing in, you're twisting and decompressing the spine, allowing it to move all directions that it has to move. As you bring that navel, that belly button into the spine, I want you to breathe deeply. That's all you want to do here. Breathing in, allowing the air to flow gently, softening through the shoulders, through the collarbone. And then gently, we're going to open up our arms and come back to center. Breathe it in. And then we exhale. Bring both knees to the left side. Gradually placing them down to the left side. Allowing that twist to come from the mid-spine. Maybe raising up the right arm overhead. Maybe that left hand goes on top of the right knee to activate your twist. Lengthen through the right rib. Breathing in. And when you're ready, release your arm all the way back to the right side, palms facing down, if it feels comfortable for you. And then try to place that right shoulder down a little bit more, breathing in, filling in your belly, and then exhaling, softening it out. When you're ready, extend out your arms, palms down to help you up, and then come back into neutral. Come back to center. Releasing both feet down. Let's continue opening up our low spine, our low back, bringing in that right ankle into the top of the knee, the left. This is where you're at today or how you feel good today, just go ahead and place that right hand down into the right thigh. You can stay here pressing as you flex that right foot. Breathing in. Or you may interlace your hands right behind your thigh. Breathing in, flexing your feet. Dorsiflexing, toes towards the shins. Lengthen through the back of the neck, through the shoulders and the upper back. And then exhale, bring that left knee a little closer to the chest. One more time, breathing in. Just set an intention for this practice. Whatever resonates with you, bring it into your movement, into your breath, breathing in for more peace, for letting go of any stress, and to just be present with your body. Releasing here when you're ready, that left foot, and then extend out your arms once again. As you inhale, maybe you want to lift up your hips a little bit here, squaring them nice and high up. Breathing in, engaging the core muscles, and then exhaling, releasing back down. When you're ready, place that foot, the left foot, all the way to the left side. So both knees, both legs to the left side. Bring it back to center. And when you're ready, switch it up. Go ahead and place those hands on your hips. And then step or bring that left ankle on top of the right knee to your figure four. Here's the pigeon. Breathing in, place that left hand right on the thigh. You may stay here. I want you to notice the external rotation that you're creating on that left hip as you open up. Breathing in. Maybe you want to interlace your hands through that right thigh. And we're flexing here, protecting our knees, breathing in. And then breathing out, drawing that right knee closer to the right shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, allow that right foot to come back down and stretch those arms overhead. Breathing in. As you stretch it up, we lift up our hips high up, keeping that chin away from the chest and softening through the chest. Exhale, release it back down, and then we move our legs towards the right side this time. Try to move that left foot all the way to the right. Coming back to center. Release that left foot. And then cross your legs. Wrap them around. Begin to rock forward and back. Making this as active as you'd like. Or you can just come all the way up and meet me on a seated pose. Breathing in. So we're going to come into our easy pose. Try to sit on those sit bones. And try to magnetize. I want you to try to visualize your sit bones here. So the bottom of the hips, we're going to magnetize them together as you bring that belly button into the spine. So engaging here, elongating the spine, breathing in, and softening through the breath. And exhaling. Notice as you exhale how the shoulders relax away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. And then when you're ready here, we're going to open up our hands and we're going to bring them into the nape of the neck behind us. So as we open up your elbows nice and wide, slightly arch your back, and then we exhale, chin to chest and elbows together. Engage the core muscles as you exhale. Inhale, bring it back up. Open up your heart. And then we exhale, elbows together. Breathing in. And exhaling. Coming back out. And then placing that right elbow down. Taking a little side bend. Come back to center. We're going to exhale, left elbow down. I want you to feel like somebody's pulling you up still. At the same time, you're rooting down through the hips. Come back to center. And release. Hands back to the knees. Begin rotating those shoulders forward and back. Lengthen through the spine here and try to keep those sit bones together. Change it up towards the back. Breathing in. Then go ahead and place your hands on your shoulders. We're going to create circles here the same way, but with our elbows. Inhale and exhale. Letting someone in. Continue rotating. Breathing in. I want you to notice how your spine and your pelvis move here. Just when you're ready, come back to your knees. Breathing in. Staying here for a few breaths. And then gently place that right hand out to the side. I'm going to be opposite of you. And then inhale, lengthen that left arm up. Try to gaze up. And we're going to do the same. Place that left hand behind you. Towards the back, the nape of the neck. Breathing in as you inhale, open up. And as you exhale, notice and maybe rotate that elbow in towards that right. Taking that twist towards that right hand, that right arm. Inhale, open up. And exhale, elbow in. Root down through the hips. Inhale. One more, exhale. And come back up. Stretch out through that left arm. Left hand down, right arm up. Try to gaze up towards that right hand. And engage those fingers. Breathe in. When you're ready, place that right hand behind your neck. And then extend out your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Elbow towards that left hand or left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. And inhale. Go ahead and release. And then one more time. Inhale, cat-cow. Chest forward, arch your back, gaze up. And then we exhale. Notice the shoulders. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale. If you're going with the music, try to feel free here to move your body with the rhythm and the rhythmic breath that you're creating. Inhale and exhale. Ready, come back to center. And we're going to shift our body forward towards our tabletop. Transitioning slowly as we open up our body. Gently moving those hips from side to side. Breathing in. Let's continue opening up those elbows and those shoulders, those biceps. Inhale, right arm all the way up. Try to find alignment through that left arm. Stack it or stack that wrist underneath the shoulder and breathe in, creating one line of energy. As you exhale, thread the needle, bring that right hand underneath you, and then place the right shoulder down. Stretch out through the left hand and left arm. And soften that right cheek down. Breathing in. If you would like to take this pose a little bit further out and stretch a little more, begin to stretch out through the left leg. Breathing in. Slowly creating that energy in the core, in your belly, your solar plexus. Come back down, bring that left knee back down. And then when you're ready, begin to come all the way up once again. Right arm up. Exhale. Allow the right hand to meet your left hand. Switch it up. Find your alignment. Inhale. Breathe in. One line. Square your hips. Twist from the mid-spine. Grow nice and long through the arms. As you exhale, thread the needle. Place that left arm all the way to the right. Stretch it out and square the hips. Breathing in. Sit bones high up into the sky. But still magnetize the sit bones towards each other. Breathing in. Maybe extending that right leg out. Breathing in. And then relaxing that right knee back down. Gradually place that right hand underneath your shoulder. Push it all the way up. And then exhale, release it back down. Slowly and gently rock forward and back. Breathing in. Stay here. We have 10 minutes, so I'll meet you in the second link. Okay, we're rocking forward and back. Breathing in. And when you're ready, extend out your arms forward. Come into puppy pose. So puppy pose, we want to align our knees underneath your hips, maybe placing your forehead down, and allowing your whole body to slowly soften down as your hips go up. Arms lengthen forward. Continue breathing in as you open the shoulders. Allowing those arms to extend, pressing down to the top of the feet. Maybe if you feel comfortable, bring that chin. Only if you feel comfortable. Bring that chin, or if it's part of your practice, bring your chin to the mat. Breathing in. As you inhale, chest all the way forward. Allow the hips to come back down into your locust pose. Find your alignment, elbows aligned and stacked under your shoulders. Breathing in, heart forward, collarbones button towards the side. And you slightly press towards the top of the feet. As you inhale, lift that right leg up. Feel the pelvic floor muscles engaging here and pressing down. Gently bring it back down. Inhale, lift up, and draw the whole left foot, left leg all the way up. Engaging and activating that left glute. And then releasing it back down. Breathing in. As you're here, let's interlace our hands behind us. Breathing in, reach your heart up. And try to bring your elbows back. Allow them to almost kiss. each other. Breathing in. Exhale, release. This strengthens our back. Gently place those hands to push you back into child's pose. Hips towards your heels. Breathing in. And when you're ready, round your back. We're going to tuck the toes. Then we're going to come into our first inversion here of the day, downward facing dog. I want you to place the palms nice and firmly here. Pressing through the knuckles, pressing through your fingertips. Breathing in. Try to place those feet hip-width apart. And gently bending one knee, bending the other knee. Breathing in. Gently, we're going to try to bring your hands towards your feet. Move my mat. There you go. So you're towards the back of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, we're going to lengthen here. Maybe hands on your shin, or maybe hands down. Exhale, bend your knees and fold forward. And then inhale, peel your heart forward as you come all the way up, bending your knees, coming to your chair pose. Once again, bringing your hands to heart center, breathing in. And we're going to take a twist. Bring both of your hands towards the right side. So the left elbow comes on the outside of that right knee. Even out your knees, breathing in. You can do this. And try to gaze up. Inhale, come back to center, hands to heart center. Exhale, fold to release, fold forward. And we're going to inhale one more time, bending your knees, heart forward. Hands all the way forward. Then hands to heart center, breathing in. As we exhale, take a twist towards the left side. So right elbow on the outside of that left knee. Notice that the right knee is coming forward. Try to even it out. Come back to center. And exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands towards the front. Breathing in. Step that right foot forward. And open up to your warrior two once again. Pivot the back foot 90 degrees. We're gazing forward. Breathe in. And then gently begin to stretch out the right leg. As we gaze forward, we try to reach forward, bring those hips back. And then we exhale. Allow that right hand to gently place it on top of the right shin. Or maybe on a block if you'd like. It can be on the inside if you feel more comfortable. Try to align yourself. Maybe placing that right hand inside your right foot. Breathing in. And then inhale, come all the way up, warrior two. Hands on your hips. Stretch it out once again. We're going to pivot our feet. Someone else. We're going to pivot our feet. Bring them parallel to each other. Breathing in, hands on the hips. Elbows kissing each other towards each other. Inhale, arch your back. And then we exhale, we fold forward. Gently coming down, releasing the head all the way down. And maybe arms down to support you here. Breathing in. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. And want you to notice to try to place those hips slightly forward. Inhale, halfway up. And then let's walk our hands towards the back of the mat. Pivot both of your feet. And open up once again to warrior two. Let's come to the other side here. Breathe in. And when you're ready, stretch out that left foot, left leg. Reach forward, inhale, hips back. And then exhale. Gently place that left hand on your shin. Supporting yourself. Maybe placing your block. Maybe bending your knees if you need to. If not, just reach down and engage your low back. Engage the left side of your torso as your heart opens up and you try to reach up. Notice the length this triangle shape is forming in your body. Breathe in. And then inhale, come all the way up, warrior two. And then pivot towards the front of the mat. And let's windmill our hands back down. Step the right foot back. And release your knees down. Meet me back in your child's pose. Hips towards the heels. The knees can be close to each other and you can press your arms back. Releasing your shoulders here. Breathing in to the strength you've created here. Breathing in. Softening through the breath. Let's stretch out our spine. Try to grab the bottom of your feet here with the hands. As you come into the top of the head here, you reach and you draw the hips high up. Try to hold on to the heels. Notice the stretch you're giving yourself through the shoulder blades, through the arms, lengthening through the ribs, and then exhaling back down. Reach your arms forward, gazing forward, and then tuck the toes. Pull your hips high up. As we inhale, we step the left foot forward. And we come all the way up. We're going to pivot both of our feet, this time towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, arch your back. You know what to do. Micro bending your knees. As we exhale, fold forward. Allowing that right hand to come down. Left arm all the way up. The right hand can be on a block as well. And you just want to square your hips here. So root down to the left hip here. Breathing in. As we exhale, switch it up. Bring that left hand down, right hand all the way up. Square your hips. Find lengthen. Find your length, find your space through your lower ribs, all the way into the pelvis, and then release it back down. Remove your block, place your hands back down, and then shift towards the front of the mat. We're going to gently begin to place our left foot down into our half pigeon pose. I want you to be gentle here with your body. We're mostly trying to square our hips towards the front. So if you have to bend your knee in the back, you can bend it. Try to square your hips. If you have to place a little blanket or a block on that left hip or left glute, you can place it right here. If you're a little more flexible here, you can stretch out through that right leg, but we want to make sure that we're flexing that left foot. I want you to feel this pose, so place your fingertips down. Inhale. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Try to root through the hips, through that left knee. And try to grow tall through the back of your neck and through the shoulders all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to fold forward, releasing our forearms down, creating pillows for ourselves. Forehead down into the mat. If we feel like we want to go a little bit further, stretch out your arms and release your forehead down once again. Breathe in. Softening, integrating your mind with your body. Coming to a present moment, allowing your whole energy to move through your whole body, all the way to the tips of the toes. Breathing in, opening your heart, and softening back down. Gently walk your hands back and lift up your torso. We're going to try to bring the back leg towards the front. So the right knee is going to go on top of the left knee, coming into a cow face pose. So you can stay here, placing that right knee high up so you can square your hips. Please don't force your body. Just practice to feel good, not to hurt your body. If you want to come into the full pose, you just try to align your knees together here. So we always start here, and then we gently and slowly through the practice, we come down here as we flex our feet. We can bring those out, bring them in, feel more comfortable, breathing in. Inhale, reach high up. Exhale, hands forward and down. And then we walk our hands towards the front. Breathe in. Feel the release through the hips. And come back forward. I'm going to move back to the front of my mat. And then we're going to switch. So I'll show you two ways. You can just switch your knees like this, coming to the other side of half pigeon, or you can try to join me here. So I'm gonna walk my hands towards the left side, towards the back. I'm gonna press through my feet, bring those hips high up, walk my feet towards the back, rotating, walking my hands, making a circle to come back to the front. So it's a nice fun way to switch it up here. And if not, if you're confused, we'll try out again some other time. So breathe in. If you're here, come back to the center. So bring that left knee high up, squaring your hips. Staying here, supporting your ribs, expanding your lungs, or maybe coming down, stacking knees on top of each other as you flex your feet. Inhale all the way up. Play a little bit with your movement. Exhale, fold forward and stretch out your arms to support you as you lengthen. And root down through the feet. Root down through your whole hips. And then come back. High up. I'm going to come back to the front of the mat. And we're going to switch that right leg back. As we were here, we're going to switch it up. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. So left leg back, switching up into your pigeon pose. You can bend the back leg. We're going to flex the foot, breathing in. When you're ready here, you can stretch out, square the hips, and then we exhale, folding forward. Slowly slowly and gently placing that forehead down. We're going to breathe in through that right thigh, keeping that right hip back. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently push yourself back up. And then release that left leg all the way back to the front of the mat. Staying here. Gently bend your knees. Lift up your legs. Breathing in. Lift up both of your feet. And release back down. If you're here, stretch out your legs. Again, you may place something underneath your knees to support you. Flex your feet. Just stay here for a moment. Pressing down through your hands, rooting down through the hips as you lengthen the crown of the head. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, allowing those arms to rest back into the mat. And then come back up. We're going to try to place our hands down underneath our sit bones, our glutes. And we're going to gently bend our arms, stack them 90 degrees underneath your back. You may stay here pointing your fingers or just release the crown of the head down into the mat. Breathing in into your fish pose. This is going to release your upper chest, lengthening your low back, and releasing the hips as well. Be open to move your body different ways, to allow it to expand, and to allow more oxygen to come. Breathe in. Gently begin releasing your head down into the mat. And then just meet me in your Shavasana here. Allowing your feet to come into the corners of the mat, palms facing up. And we gently soften through our breath. Scanning our bodies to notice any openness through the hips, any openness through the shoulders, to feel heavy through the ribs, to feel open through the heart, through the throat, allowing the jaw to relax here and to soften. This is our strongest muscle. Breathing in. Relax between your eyes. Allow space to come in through your forehead. And allow this relaxation to just invade your whole body, your whole mind. You may stay here, breathing in a little more. But just begin to bend your knees, coming to your fetal pose, then coming to the right side to be energized, or maybe the left side to be more grounded. Breathe in. And then gently begin to push yourself back up. Coming into your seated pose. Inhale, lengthen, open your heart, your arms all the way up, gaze up, palms together. And exhale, sigh it out. Feeling good for your practice. Inhale. Feeling that peace through your whole body. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale one more time. Just to feel good. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing today with me. Have an amazing day, guys. Namaste.